Good afternoon and welcome, folks. Third league action here, the German Bundesliga in their third division. And, well, a lot to dissect for this afternoon's matchup. We might as well start with the festivities that will take place following this 90-minute battle. We'll use that term. FC Magdeburg have, well, they've secured the top spot in the third league. It's been that way in spirit, so to speak, for a couple weeks now. 72 points at the moment through the 34 games they've officially played. Now, for those unaware, in the 20-team third league, there are 19 teams this season. That's because TSV München withdrew for financial reasons a few months ago, so all those games were done, annulled, cancelled out. The points do not matter. And so that shifted points around for a few teams a little bit. 6 here, or if you lost to them, it didn't matter. But either way, Magdeburg at the top of the table at the moment. Behind them, Eintracht Braunschweig in second place with 64 points. Kaiserslautern in third with 63. And then following up is the other side of the coin this afternoon. 1860 Munich in fourth place at the moment with 58 points. And a game in hand over Kaiserslautern, rather. So we'll get that out of the way first. In theory, with a win today, and if Kaiserslautern drop their match tomorrow to Viktoria Köln, Munich have a chance. They would need to win this game and their next game. Their final match of the season takes place on the 14th of May, a week from today, against Borussia Dortmund's second squad. A very winnable match for them. This one, on the other hand, will be the tough challenge. If you can get past this, and if FCK fall, then you've got a good chance of reaching that top three. And the way things work in the third league is the top two sides will move on to the second division, the second Bundesliga, whereas the third place team needs to play a relegation battle against the team that will be dropping down from the second division, second league. That's another battle in of itself. At the moment, Kaiserslautern sit in that spot, but that could still change. Again, with Braunschweig playing, FCK could move up, but nobody will top Magdeburg. 8 points clear of Braunschweig at the moment. They will be celebrating with the trophy after this afternoon's match. It should be a sight to see. As we get things kicked off here in just a moment, might as well start with the formations and who will be on the pitch. We'll start with the visitors. Away we go. So, in net, Hiller, Steinhardt, Lang, Belkaya and Deichmann man the back line, with Steinhardt and Deichmann also providing support on the wings. Moll in the central defensive midfield role for now. We'll see how he shifts around as this one moves along. Lex, Greilinger, Biancardi and Dressel manning the midfield, with Marcel Beer the top scorer in this season's campaign with 19 goals to his name. As he gets his first touch. On the other side of things, for the home side, Reimann in net once again. He has not missed a start this season, and he will continue to not miss a start this season, as Obermeier, Tobias Müller, Petrov and Belbel man the back four, with Müller providing a little midfield support for them. Konde and Krempicki rounding out the midfield with Teka, Atik, and Schuller, the front three. And I mentioned that Bear has got himself 19 goals. Well, there's one man right behind him as we get the first chance, and it's turned away. Well, Magdeburg aren't looking too secure with themselves. Perhaps a bit of jitters and nerves as to what to expect, and that is a poor pass from Muller. The captain makes a grievous error. Very fortunate that one didn't find its way past Reimann. As Biancari hit that well. Great save. As I mentioned, the goals. Well, 19 for Bear, but on the other side of things, there's a man that's coming up right on his heels. Barish Atik with 18 goals to his name. And both of them will surely keep a mental note of that. Not that it's hard to do. Granted, Bear will have a good opportunity to secure that with a goal or two here, as has been his form, so to speak, over the past few weeks. As the smoke should clear in just a few moments. Moment a bit tough to see Marco Hiller there. But the supporters have plenty to cheer about. Picky taken down. It's going to be a free kick. They're getting a bit aggressive. Again, when you look at it from a standings perspective and a win perspective, Magdeburg will try and win. There's no doubt about that. You want to celebrate the trophy with a victory rather than a loss. Shouldn't take the sting off of what you've done in the season, of course, but gives your side and supporters even more of a celebration. But on the other side, as I mentioned, Munich will most certainly be hunting for the full 3 points. That is the only acceptable outcome if they have a chance of making it into the top 3. Home side get themselves an early corner, first one of the affair. Atik's delivery doesn't quite make it all the way through. Atik turning it back. Couldn't quite find a lane to play it through. Fortunate that one wasn't picked off and ran down the other end. Been a pretty consistent season for Magdeburg. It's a strong challenge. A little bit unnecessary as well. Let's see if we get ourselves a card here for Lex, the captain. Just a talking to. And Magdeburg has been absolutely tearing it up offensively. First in the league in goals, and we've got the second leading scoring team as well in Munich in this match. 74 for Magdeburg, 61 for Munich. So that 13-goal discrepancy going along with a solid enough defense. About the middle of the pack, give or take. A few goals in the upper half, though. 38 against, for Munich 43. A difference of 36 for Magdeburg Next up is FCK with 31. Munich with an 18 goal differential, so not too shabby as well. And they'll need to defend well this afternoon if they have any hope of coming away with the full 3 points. Trainer of the year, Christian Titz for FC Magdeburg. On the opposite side, the man in charge is Michael Kölner. Obermeier through the box, and that one's going to be headed out. Second corner upcoming. Needed to be done. Deichmann had no choice but to clear it there. So far, though, after that initial scare where Reinmann had to make a quality save, Magdeburg have been given a few opportunities, mainly from the corners. And Biancardi will be hoping that that save doesn't come back to haunt him and his side in this one. Got to capitalize on those moments, especially against the team that can score so efficiently. Again, if you purely look at numbers, granted, of course, some games will have more, some games will have less, but averaging a little over 2 goals a game for the home side. Munich averaging just under 2 goals a game. Poor place to misplay the ball there. Almost ended up coming back to bite him. Looked like that was Dressel who lost possession. Now Biancardi. All right idea to go across the pitch, but Deichmann couldn't catch up to it. A little too much zip on it from the midfielder. Fantastic to see a capacity crowd here. And not just because the team is doing well. Supporters have always been very loyal to their clubs. But it surely doesn't hurt the enthusiasm and feeling that's in the stadium when you know your team have succeeded in the league this year. Well, let's see. No penalty. On we go. Certainly could have gone that way. Now it's Cheka in the box who got brought down. Love to get another look at it when possible, of course. Not sure if that was simply missed by the official or if it really was that great of a challenge. The Magdeburg style of play this season has remained fairly consistent. You get a rather quick build-up after controlling pace in the midfield. And the way they bring numbers forward, it does open them up to the counter a little bit. Well done by Obermeier as he plays it on to Cheka. Back to Obermeier himself, and Conde will walk it up a little bit. quite sure what Čeka saw there, or if he thought Schüller was going to make a quicker run. There he is. Perhaps just a bit of miscommunication. Either way, can't pick it. Čeka on the wing. Couldn't fight his way through alone. Was Atik. 18 goals for him, 19 for there on the other side of things for 1860 Munich. Number 15, the lone front man, making the challenge at the moment. And earning a free kick for his side as well. And a look at the challenge. Ooh, that certainly looked like it was a penalty, to be quite fair. With the first touch. It's pretty close. From the initial angle, it looked a lot worse. Could certainly go either way on that one. A judgment call has to be made. And of course, sometimes in real time, it just doesn't look as bad because it happens so quickly. Now, with this being the day that they get their trophy, it'll be interesting to see for the final match day. Of course, that doesn't really play an impact into what's going on here today, as the two top scorers in the league get themselves going with a few yellow cards. Right call to make. Both of those guys are going to be battling hard today. We don't need this game to flare out of proportion. Oh, wonderful ball through. Čeka. Oh, just up and over. Wonderful play from Belbel along the wing. To number one, control that. Great first touch to bring it down to himself. And then delivery was pretty solid. The finish left a bit to be desired, though. Wonderful touch there to get himself going in stride. Well worth a chance from that angle. It's a tough one, but we'll see if Munich can bounce back a bit here. Bring themselves some more momentum. Bear couldn't quite catch up to it. Molded well to find him a little bit of space. But Magdeburg are back on the offensive. Advantage played. Lex. Moll. Deichmann now on the wing. Deichmann's delivery in the box. Lex gets a piece of it and it'll trickle a little bit wide. And just like that, they can move up the pitch quickly. Don't need a whole lot of time to build things up, as we've reached 15 minutes, a third of the way through the half. Petrov to Reimann. How far out Reimann is. Really acts as that extra defender in a lot of cases. Check up. Kunde couldn't catch up to it cleanly. Still in possession of the home side. Bell back to the middle. Couldn't pull the trigger. As Kempicki had a moment to do so. It closed down well. All right, yeah. That's quality defending from the man that you want to score goals, not necessarily prevent them. That's part of the job. Oof, very close to finding its way through somehow. Not sure if Müller got a little bit of that or not. But Hiller certainly did not get a good chunk of it. And so Magdeburg back to another corner. Fourth one of the half so far. Three from the opposite end of the pitch. First one from the near side flag. Optics delivery. Headed away. Not cleared from danger just yet. Often right back in. Petrov. Oof, and that was also a close call, but a bit aggressive. Cheeky little delivery. Steinhardt certainly sold that one a little bit. But in your own box, that's what you've got to do. Greilinger. Lex up for Biancardi. Biancardi fouled from behind. Petrov, the guilty man, and a good look at it here. Pulled him back. Lex with the delivery. It's a bit of a kerfuffle in the box at the moment. Nobody can get a good clearance going until finally it's back for Munich to deal with. Long ball in from Biancardi. It's going to go out for a corner. First one for the visitors. It's a great ball in. Bell has no choice there. Couldn't try and drop that one down and make the play. Forced into conceding. We'll see if they opt for the short corner. For now, Steinhardt to deliver. He does just that. Alon got a piece of it. Might have been Bear, actually. Oh no, it was Lang. Thought that looked like a 3. In terms of head-to-head matches, at least in recent history, it's been rather, well, close, to put it that way. They've played each other 5 times over the past few years. Overall, Magdeburg with the upper hand, 2 wins, 2 draws, and only the 1 loss. Winning the goal battle 12-8. The last meeting was in December. And that was a Magdeburg stomp fest, 5-0 at the half before Munich managed to get 2 back. Prior to that, Munich had the upper hand the previous time they met, and that was in last season's latter state, or in the midway of the season. I believe it was January. But different, what's the word I'm looking for here? Well, not necessarily momentum, but more different squads, just a different mindset, so to speak, a different belief. This year, Magdeburg seems to have done no wrong, not dropping all too many games. So far, 22 wins, 6 draws, 6 losses. The only club in the third league to breach the 20-goal win mark. Next up is Braunschweig and FCK with 18 apiece, and Munich with 16 to go along with their 10 draws and 8 losses. Quicker build-up this time, but well boxed out and then shoved over unnecessarily. All right, Schuller, we'll see if he... Certainly getting a stern talking to. Fortunate that he didn't get anything more than just that. Wholly unnecessary to shove Belkaya there. At the same time, the defender felt a little push and went down like a sack of hammers. Deichmann can't get it past Bell. But his side do have possession for now. Midway through the opening half. 2 minutes in, we had our best scoring chance. It was Biancari off a turnover from Tobias Muller. And misplayed the pass, was looking to send Bitroff off on a little walk around. Yeah, knocks it down. Will he gain control? Goes for the aerial challenge, and neither side comes out of that on top. Both of them seem to be all right, though. So back to the action we get to go. And Bear may have had a case there. He certainly did get a bit of pressure from both defenders. A little jostling in the air as well, but ultimately will go Magdeburg's way. Conde. Patiently waiting for their moment to attack. The pass was not it. Well defended, though. Couple of whiffs, still ends up on friendly faces and almost feeding it through for Schula. Excellent defending there from Belkaya. Was the only man that could have made a difference in that scenario, and he did. Another look at it, just in the nick of time. And that was Czech actually that was making the run, not Schula. Can't control that one. A little bit too high for him to handle. To play this one quickly. Bell now. Straight down the middle they go. Check to Conde. Up and around it goes. Obermeier. Depossessed. But Conde is there to back him up and retrieve. Muller. Tobias Muller, that is. Two Mullers on the Magdeburg side. Artig's shot doesn't get through. There's Andreas Muller, number 16 in the midfield. And then Tobias Muller, the captain, number 5. And Schula really didn't get anything all too dangerous on that. More pressure from the home side, and why not? They would like to be the ones to crack this game open. I don't think we'll see the 8-goal explosion that these two had earlier on, but should still see at least a goal or two if things stay to form as we get ourselves a free kick awarded. And in a pretty dangerous spot as well, as Biancardi got his arm involved. Can't do that. Unintentionally, of course. And now Hiller is to direct his wall. We'll see if Artig can put this one on target. He is their set-piece man. You saw him taking all the corners, no matter which side. And he's also going to give it a go from distance here. Looking to equalize Marcel Beer for the goal-scoring lead. Again, Artig 18, Beer 19. And number 19 can't get found just yet, but still in the box. And up and over it goes. Hiller had that one bumbled and fumbled and opened up a glorious moment for the home side to get the supporters roaring. And that's it. Oh, maybe if Conde was able to take a shot there rather than try and play it on. It came in at an awkward angle and height for him to deal with, but in all fairness, he did well to play it on back towards the middle. He couldn't finish it up. It's a tough one to finish off from that angle, and defense closing in with not being able to settle down the ball at all. And so we remain at 0-0. Magdeburg have certainly been dominating the flow of play. That is clear to see. Munich have had a few moments, and will we get our opener? Not this time, as Belbel made the run, but defended well there by the midfield. Dressel doing his job, coming back in support. Wingbacks getting plenty of work in this opening half already. We'll see if there's any formation shifts as this one goes along. And coming into this, it was a 4-1. 2-3 for Magdeburg. A 4-1, 4-1, or you could even consider it a 4-5-1 for Munich, with Moll being that intermediary between defense and the attacking front. Obermeier, a wonderful ball, freed up just a bit of space, but Krempicki couldn't hold on to it. Biancardi now, can he atone for the shot that Reinemann turned away? Reimann rather, not Reinemann. Plenty of space on the wing here, Greilinger. Try and do it alone, but he can't keep it in. Greilinger, a young player, he's got plenty to prove, and at 21 years of age, plenty of room to grow as well. He's got himself 4 goals in his third league career. He's been with Munich since 2015. For being picked up from Wacker Burghausen, where he played his youth career. And of those 4 goals, 3 have come this season. So a big improvement for him there. He started about a third of the game, so coming into his own form. And Reimann doing well. And claims he may have gotten hit there. Gotten an elbow up high or a bit of the hand. Belbel. Conde. Lofted through. Schura. Back through the middle we go, and not cleared away well, on target and turned away. But the follow-up off the line. Unbelievable. Third chance, can't get through, and now Conde. Oh, they're knocking on the door, are Magdeburg, but now could it turn into a counter opportunity? Going from distance, and that one was not going into the net ever. But smart choice from Biancardi. Reimann always plays well out of his net. Wonderful ball through for Schura. You've got to finish that one off there if you're Obermeier. Attic at 19, denied by the defense on the line. Oh, this one could very easily have a couple goals in it. in this first half. But so far, we've been treated to a defensive effort. Well recovered there from Atik. A wonderful ball, but just a little bit ahead. We're not sure if Shula expected that one. That is laying it all out. Not only is he scoring the majority of your side's goals, he's giving you effort plays like that. And that's what you're looking for in a teammate. Cheka doesn't like it. To me, as if both of them just kind of got caught up together and slipped. At least that's his view of the situation. But 1860 rather, not 16. Can bring some numbers forward now. They've defended well, but you can't keep that up against Magdeburg for 90 minutes. It's simply not going to happen. The team has too much quality to be denied for the full 90 minutes. Last time this side was held without a goal was March 19th. That was a scoreless affair against Meppen. Prior to that, though, you've got to look back quite a ways. Matter of fact, to the very beginning of the season, in which they lost 1-0 to Victoria Köln, a shocking result. Now, Bea. Decent enough delivery, but not enough bodies there to fill out the chance. Looked like Dressel was the one that had the opportunity, but it sailed a little bit too high for him to think about reaching. But that's how Munich are going to have to find their opportunities. Win the ball in the midfield and transition quickly. And that has been their forte, to be fair, this season. They've done extremely well in those situations. And when you've got a finisher like Marcel Baer on your side, it helps as well. As plenty of his goals have come in those one-on-one situations with the keeper or beating a defender. Müller. Tobias Müller, that is. Petrov. Trying to do it alone. Almost works out for Atik. He does get taken down. Wanted a free kick there. Would have been a fantastic spot for it as well. He's the captain. We'll slow things down a little bit. Last man back. Other than Reimann, of course. He spent more time in the midfield than he has in his own box at this point. As we've got 5 minutes to go before the first half is through. Of course, added time a factor, but shouldn't be more than a couple minutes here. Haven't had too many stoppages in play. Been a rather smooth sailing first half. Andreas Müller. Atik, who almost got around the second. But he's certainly giving it his all to at least equalize that goal-scoring lead. And you've got to, I don't know if expect is the right word, but you've got to think that his team and the training staff have given him a green light to go for it when he wants to, shoot when he wants to at this point. Because again, the title race is all wrapped up. Magdeburg will be lifting the trophy after this match. It's just a matter of if they want to have, or want is not the right word, is if they can attain 6 more points in the standings or if it stays the way it is. Munich have had some very timely defensive plays. This one can be kept in. Looked pretty close, but Greilinger, he's got some space. Looking for Biancardi and headed away from danger. Conde back to Reimann. And the keeper gets a rare touch in his own box. How big does that save look at the moment, as Mervi Biancardi had the opportunity to put the first goal into the back of the net, but he was denied. Still a few minutes to find something here. Now, statistically, most of Magdeburg's goals are scored in the last 20 minutes of the match, whereas Munich get a lot of theirs in the opening 20 minutes, which stayed true to form in theory. That save looking more and more massive, of course. We still have plenty of time to go, but that second-minute chance, that was your goal within the first 20 minutes. That would have really changed the way this match turned out. For now, Magdeburg will be the ones pressing forward, as is their MO for this season. And you can't argue with the goal scoring, leading the way by a considerable margin. That's what's really shocking, is if you look at it from a average perspective, and let's say a team scores 1.5 goals a game. Well, they have a 13-goal lead over Munich, who are second. It's essentially another 5 matches, give or take. You can throw in a couple 2-goal games in there. But still, the consistency that FC Magdeburg have had all season has been something to certainly cheer about as a supporter. And as a neutral party as well. Always wonderful to see consistent attacking football. Now, Bell in the middle. Once again, from the wings inside, and it's provided some chances, nothing all too threatening though. These have mostly been off of lofted balls in the box. Cheka has had a few moments of his own. We'll see how much time to be added on here. Really can't see more than a couple minutes to be added here. Again, Munich want to win. They need a win. They need Köln to beat Kaiserslautern tomorrow, and then they need to win their last match. That is their mindset heading into the dressing rooms, with 45 minutes to make amends, to change the outcome of this match and perhaps their futures in this league, or to move on to the next. For now, no score through 45 minutes. Opening chance 2 minutes in from Biancardi was parried away by Reimann. That was our best opportunity until a few minutes ago, about 7-8 minutes ago. Scramble in the box with a couple players getting it towards target, and Atik almost finding his 19th, but was denied by the defense. And I believe it was Lang who actually got the final clearance off the line, and that's where we stand. 0-0 through 45. Stick around and we'll be back for the second half in about 15. Welcome back, folks. Second half will be kicking off in just a few moments' time. 0-0 through the first 45, but not for a lack of trying. Biancardi had a golden opportunity 2 minutes in after Tobias Müller made a poor decision on a back pass to his partner on the back end, Bitrov. It was picked off by Biancardi. Had a glorious look, but Reimann came up with the biggest save of the half without a doubt. On the other side of things, a couple of opportunities in the box. Atik had one, Čeka had one. Schuller got involved at one point with a header in the box, but nothing all too crazy to speak of, other than the goal line bailout by Lang. About 35 minutes in, give or take. And that's where we stand, but I fully expect a goal or two in this second half. If not from Magdeburg, who would love to cap off their trophy celebration after the final whistle is blown. Well, if not for them, then for 1860 Munich, who need a win and a favorable result in the Köln and Kaiserslautern match tomorrow to give themselves a chance to reach the top three. But it starts with a win today and then hope and belief that FCK somehow drop a game to a Köln side that have been falling in the past few weeks. They did get a win in their last match, but on paper, they're 15th in the league. And FCK, with the best defense in the league, only 25 goals conceded, sit in third. Munich in fourth at the moment. But anything other than a win would put their hopes to rest. So it's going to be numbers forward as this one drags along. Magdeburg, on the other hand, they did suffer a defeat in their last game. A rare defeat. Not something that has happened all too often this season. And in shocking fashion, it was a wonderful match. Managed to watch that one myself. Braunschweig against Magdeburg. That came about 9 days ago. That's something as a side you do go through in the season, even if you are the best, as Magdeburg clearly are in this third league. Sometimes you stumble, sometimes you fall, and they're hoping that today they do neither of those. Not that it would matter again in the grand scheme of things for themselves, apart from another thing to cheer about while lifting the trophy. So 45 more minutes to go. Magdeburg in possession at the moment, in the white and blue, and Munich in the darker blue with a gold trim. Just a little note. 2 yellow cards in the first half, both at the same time. Marcel Beer and Baris Atik, the 2 leading scorers. Number 1 for Beer with 19 goals and 2 for Baris Atik with 18. They've got themselves a yellow for a bit of a heated exchange. Very fitting that it would be those two to go head to head. Muller. Solid ball from Muller. Finds Atik. Arish Atik. Konde. Through the middle. Glorious look. Wonderful shot, but just a little bit wide. Oh, looked like that one was curling in. Krempicki with the closest we've seen to a goal without actually hitting the target. What kind of room. Oof. Just doesn't find a way to curl that one enough. Had to take it quickly. Didn't have much time to set up. Certainly played a factor. But just 2 minutes after the restart, much like in the first half, we get ourselves a pretty solid chance. This time, no save needs to be made, though. Magdeburg did control stretches of the opening half. The statistics are in their favor. Practically every single one of them had the possession about 55% of the time in the opening half. Atik couldn't find anyone to send it to on the wing. Shots were 4-2 in favor of Magdeburg. 4 corners for the home side, 2 for the visitors, and then the yellow card each. See what Munich can do here. Lex, nobody there to retrieve it. Did free up just a little bit of space. Reimann not taking any chances there. Konde. Arish Atik. Atik. Gonna give it a shot, and he'll go out for a corner. 5th one now for him to take. And there's that green light I mentioned in the first half. Just trailing by the 1 goal. And with nothing in spirit to play for, or nothing in practicality to play for, but spirit, you'd expect him to take every shot he can. As there is not much time for him to try and take that lead. And Piki. Bell couldn't take the shot. Biancardi had him boxed out, but now Atik. Atik looking for 19. Atik has it deflected, and we get ourselves the goal. It's not for Atik, but it doesn't matter for him. In the end, he just wants a goal. And, well, it's scooped upon in fabulous fashion. The rebound falls right to his feet. And the finish is clinical. And Amara Konde gets himself goal number 5 on his season. Atik set that all up. Clear as day to see. Had the opportunity to play on Cheka there, but he decided to try and take the shot himself. I can't blame him. He almost had it as well. The deflection, very fortunate for Konde, as him and Atik celebrate a well-deserved goal. Magdeburg have been knocking, and they finally break through. That's the start they were looking for, without a doubt, but now things really shift for Munich Again, they need a win to stay in a possible contention for the third spot. It will take a favorable result tomorrow for them to realize that possibility. How will they respond? Well, just a few seconds later, let's see if they've got it in them. Dijkman. Oh, wonderful play from Dijkman. See if the advantage is played. And Belbel, the guilty man on that challenge, but as of yet, nothing to signalize it'll be a free kick from just outside the box. It looked like Belbel may have actually got the ball first there. Wonderful challenge from the wing back. Third corner now for Munich in this match. Steinhardt to deliver as usual. Lex in support. Looks like we're going in the box. Cleared away from danger, and it's going to be out for another corner. Steinhardt has been excellent in his career from corners, providing wonderful balls, and so far today it hasn't gone his side's way. Kreilinger gets the last bit of it there and played out quickly here. Giancati. Deichmann looks to flick it on for him. Defensive support was there, ready and waiting. Fully expect Magdeburg to go for more goals here. They've got to be careful. You can't discount this Munich side. They can quickly transition, and all Masselberg needs is one good look at net, and he'll probably put it in. They're looking to control the flow of play for now. So off the wing we go. Back through the middle, and that one's directly into the midst of Reimann. No problem for him there, as Bea couldn't get it done. Artik now. Cheka. Still Cheka, just for a moment, as he's depossessed, and Hiller will launch this one back. Petrov. Andreas Müller. Back to Artik. Oh, almost flicked on there. Schuller was definitely not expecting that. Might have been able to make a run if he had. Back for more, Munich. For them to pick the pace up here. They have no choice. Can't afford to play their own game anymore. Kept in just barely. Solid defending there. Could have easily poked that one out for a corner. They do manage to gain some ground. And just last season, actually, Magdeburg were in the middle of the pack, so how much 1 year can make a difference, so to speak. And just a couple of years ago, they were in the bottom 5 of the table, or bottom 6, came in 14th in the 19 and 20 season. It's been a upward trend over the past few years. And some would say a bit shocking, to be fair, as last year they finished middle of the pack, 11 out of the 20-team competition. 51 points, and now they've improved that already by 21 points, with a chance to make it 24 today and 27 if they can win their last match of the season in a week's time. And for 1860 Munich, it's a tale once again of coming close. And last year they ended up 4th as well. Dropped a few games in untimely fashion towards the end of the season and squeaked out of those top 3 coveted spots. And a year later, they're in the same predicament. They have to rely on other results. Just not a place you want to be in. All in we go, and Reimann has no issues there. Nobody going to get over the outstretched arms of the keeper. It would take a superhuman effort. Someone lost a boot. Not sure who it was. Well, it didn't seem to be Conde. Lex lost his boot for the challenge. Don't see that very often. Honestly, a little bit surprising considering how tight those boots are really laced on. Either way, it's a free kick from a decent area. There we go, Moll. It's going to fall to the opposite end. We'll see what will happen here. Riding her back in the box, lofted forward once again, and that one has no business finding the net. Neudecker for Lang. Lang had the goal line stop to prevent what could have been the opening goal in the first half, but it seemed inevitable that it would come through. And we'll see if this means a swap in things. Probably go for 2 up front rather than just having Marcel Baer do all the work. Maybe a 4-4-2. Have to wait and see as the formation develops. Much more noticeable when they actually gain possession. But either way, Atik. Atik going from distance and off. Clips the post, and 19 is still not in his cards as of yet. But that's why he's got 18. The footwork to get away from Biancardi. Gives it just a moment's thought. Says, I'll go for it. At half a meter the other way. And he's got himself a wonderful 19th on the season. Expect him to take a few more of those before the half an hour is through. And indeed, Munich throwing an extra body up with Marcel Bär. Has to be expected when you're down by one with half an hour to go and your season hangs in the balance. Now granted, they won't be relegated no matter the outcome here, but you do want to get out of the third league, move up to the second, see if you can compete in the next level of football in Germany. But don't let these leagues fool you, as is clearly visible. This is a packed house for Magdeburg, and plenty of other third league teams have devout followings. As a lot of these teams were at one point, even just a few years ago, up in the first division or in the second. They got a chop down low there. Five minutes remain. Munich need to find something quickly here. Again, one goal won't cut it. They need two. And hopefully for themselves, they don't need three. Atik back in the middle and comes so close. Solid feed from Cheka there on the wing. Cuts it back well, but not enough, as in the way was the last man back to make a play happen. But another corner upcoming, and another chance for Atik to showcase his skills off the delivery. This one headed away. Krempicki. Or Müller, rather, Andreas Müller. Neudecker saying, well, I didn't touch him. Not even a little bit. Let's have a look. From that angle, a bit tough to tell if he caught him after the ball was released. I'm not too happy with that challenge. Is Bitrov. The defender feels that he was unjustly fouled there. Nothing comes of it. Conde. Krempicki, plenty of space opens up in the middle now, as Munich put more bodies forward. Can't afford to stretch themselves too thin, though. That's how you get clapped on the counter. Bell. Ripped down. Free kick awarded. Neudeka gets himself involved physically once again. Now, danger approaches. Bea back towards the middle. Finds someone to keep the play moving. Back to the middle. And the half volley doesn't get on target from Biancari. And Dressel was in the right place at the right time to send that ball back in. And it did clip the head of, I believe that was Obermeier. Caused the change in direction. Another look at it here. I opened up the boot a little bit too much there. Okay, caught it near the toe. Tough to judge. That's a couple of very aggressive challenges. And Steinhardt has been deemed guilty of a card-worthy offense after Conde manages to get around a couple. You could also give him something a little more harsh than that for that challenge, to be fair. Almost left his feet entirely. Coming up on just 20 minutes. Normal time. Regular time for Munich to make amends and to give their season some hope. But at the moment, things are not looking too good for them. Magdeburg have been controlling the play pretty well throughout this match. Possession has been in their favor, the shots have been in their favor, and the all-important goals have been in their favor. A couple subs preparing for Magdeburg. A couple players that don't seem or don't get as much playing time. Why not? Now it's time for some of your newer additions to make a difference in this game, to get themselves a little more time before the season's over. Atik keeps going, and well, he's been working this angle all game long, and he really wants that 19th goal. He didn't catch that one cleanly, not even a little bit. Slipped up as he took swing, and the two substitutions that will be made, at least for Magdeburg, coming on in just a few moments. Our first sub will be for Cheka along the wing. Krateng will take his spot, and Schula will be the second man to come off. Both in the attacking part of the pitch. And Moritz Krateng has been with the side since January. Played in Hamburg prior for 4 years. Started his career in Leipzig. His 10th appearance in the third league. Still looking for a goal. And then Tatsuya Ito coming on for Schüller. 24-year-old Tokyo native. He's been in a few leagues. He's played in all four iterations of the Bundesliga. Regionalliga Nord, third league, second league, and the Bundesliga itself. He's only scored his goals. He's got 3 of them in German football. In the third league, he's got 2 and 1 in the Regionale League. He also joined in the winter transfer window in January. Or from Magdeburg. Ito looking to get a penalty there, as he felt that he was brought down unjustly. Little 1-2 between him and Attic. Oh, you could make the case. He was clipped from behind there, making a run for the ball. Deichmann to toss it. Long throw as well. Bear is there. Neudecker. Plenty of space in the middle of the pitch and along the wing as well. Looking good for Munich on the build-up here. Can they finish it off and equalize this matchup? Neudecker, long shot, blocked away. Bitroff with the deflection, taking one for the team, not the one. And now in transition, Kvating. Ooh, miscommunication there, ends it all. And Attic had some room to run, but he'd prefer to take it on the near side of the pitch so he can use that right leg of his. Reimann. 15 minutes to go now. Attic finds Ito. Solid ball. Ito. Wonderful play. Wonderful goal from Ito. What a way to make yourself heard just a few minutes after he's been subbed on. And that is about as clean of a finish that you will see this season. Slotted right into the corner. No way, heaven, hell, or high water that Hiller's going to reach that one. And that should be Munich's hopes and dreams for reaching the 3rd place in the 3rd league. Up in flames. Goal number 3 on the season. And well worthy of a celebration. Well, it starts with the ball in from Attic, and what a ball it is. It's a shame he doesn't get credit for something off of this, but what a back heel to set up Ito. Magical stuff. About as clean a goal as you will see. Tremendous finish. And now Munich really on the back foot here. Oh, almost get ourselves a goal, and denied on the doorstep by Reimann. A couple of massive stops in this game as he takes this one where it hurts the most. But the save is what ultimately matters. How good does that managerial decision look already? Already the coach of the year is Christian Titz, and now that substitution pair factoring into that goal. And here we go, Kwarteng. Can he also get himself one? Not this time. But those two have made immediate impacts coming onto the pitch. On a warm day in early May, Magdeburg will be full of celebrations as they will hoist the third league trophy in just 13 minutes time. But by what kind of goal margin do they get to celebrate? That is the big question, as this one is not struck very well, and it was set up rather decently, but Deichmann just could not get the timing quite right. Couple of subs being made on the opposite side of things. Gooden coming on, along with Talik. And one more substitution for Magdeburg. Kunde coming off. Riekman making his way on. Solid afternoon from Kunde. Got the opening goal. And Julian Riekman, 21 years of age, makes his way on for his 17th appearance in his first season at Magdeburg. Well, his first full year, I should say. He arrived over the winter last year. A little over a year at this point. Still plenty of fight in Munich, although how much will that fight really count for, as this one did cross the line. That's a poor finish from a pretty good spot. Talik just got under that way too much. Well, this result certainly puts a bit of a wrench into the table. And coming into this, Munich needed a win to reach 61 points. Third place currently occupied by FC Kaiserslautern with 63 points, so they would have to have won this game up to 61. Hope for a result tomorrow that Köln wins against FCK and then win it all on the last match day to put yourself in the top three, but that has seemingly gone out the window unless we see a miraculous comeback. 3 goals in 10 minutes, sign me up. As unlikely as that sounds, though. It's been a long time since Magdeburg have lost at home. Almost 300 days at this point, which is incredible. Artik! Oh, he just can't find it today. But the setup for himself has been extremely fun to watch. Another chance he creates for himself, seemingly out of nowhere. This time with the left foot. And he makes Roden look a bit foolish there. Offside, and that'll put things to a halt. Well, I did say we'd see some goals in this game. Could have had a few in the first half, and they haven't failed to disappoint here in the second. First one coming just a few minutes after the restart. '51st minute for Amara Condé. And then about 24 minutes later, 75th minute, for Tatsuya Ito on that wonderful finish. Atik can't find the right pass this time around. But he is playing his heart out this afternoon. So the top three have been settled now with this result, pending any outrageous sort of finish to this match, which, although fun to watch, would make it a lot more difficult to put a pin on it, but we'll stick with it for now. Just with 7 minutes to go. The table seems to be set. FCK in third, Braunschweig in second, Magdeburg at the top. There's no beating them. But second and third are still up for grabs. Braunschweig and FCK still have a game each. I believe Braunschweig actually has 2 games to play, counting the game that's going on at the moment for them. One is 2-2 against Meppen at the moment, and then they play Victoria Köln a week from today to end their season. So the top three could still change a little bit, at least 2 and 3 that is. And that does make a difference. Again, the top 2 clubs, so Magdeburg and then whoever gets there, Braunschweig or FCK. Oh, Atik, 19, is it here? Not yet. So many chances for Atik. He smiles, but he knows that he has let himself down a little bit. There's still a few minutes to make an amend for that, but what a run. Has the keeper beat, but look at those bodies back. 4 defenders there to close out the gate. They are not going to allow him to get 19 and beat their man Marcel Bert for the top scorer of the league. Granted, 19 would equalize the two. With a game to go, 5 minutes to go. And yes, the top 2 of the third league will automatically make it into the second league, and the third place team plays a game against the higher of the 3 in the second division, the 3 relegation spots that is. You win, you move on. You lose, you come back. So a couple of points make a big difference because, well, this is sport after all. You never quite know what's going to happen. There have been plenty of upsets over the years, and they will continue to be upsets over the years. Can we find another goal in this one? Not this time. Out for a corner, though. And guess who to deliver? Been saying his name quite a bit this afternoon, and why not? Ito. And Atik, of course, here he is. Not offside. Looking to loft it over everybody. Find the backdoor play. It's going to fall to Ito. Ito. Solid delivery. Muller is there. Can't follow it up. Long shot. This one doesn't get through either. Solid blocks from Munich. They know it's the last chance saloon. The doors are practically already shut on them, but they'll still give it their all. And that one left a bit to be desired. Solid game from Bell though. He's been active along the wings, him and Obermeier. And now with just a few minutes to go, The anticipation for what comes next. Will we see another one? That is the big question now. Not much time left. At least one for consolation, perhaps. They did put up a solid fight. Had things gone a little differently in the first half with that opening goal, or what could have been the opening goal, might be a very different game. Tried to do it alone there. Could have passed it off to Atik as he hangs his head a little bit. You can see that not only himself, but the other teammates really want him to get to that 19th goal. They'd love for him to take the scoring race over as a whole, but that doesn't seem to be the case here this afternoon. We'll see how much time to be added on, but for now, all smiles as they've got the championship shirts on. Just a few minutes till we reach that point. But for now, we continue. One more bit of action, perhaps. Can't see more than a couple minutes, if even, to be added on to this. Looks like we'll have 2 minutes or so. Through the middle we go once more. One more chance for Atik to reach that total he would love to. That's a solid build-up. Atik is there! He's got 19! Well, it took a few chances, but he's got the number he was looking for. And with one game to go, he can take it over. But that's still a weeks down the road. For now, Atik and Matchday, 19 goals apiece in this year's competition. And that must be a relief, because he's had chance after chance in this match, and he finally, in the final minutes, gets himself number 19. Well, it's quite a build-up. It starts with him and it finishes with him. Quick passing. Oh, and another wonderful back heel. Well, that one not necessarily off the heel, but just tapped on a little bit, just enough. And then it's just a clinical finish. Bottom left corner, 3-0 now for Magdeburg. A fitting way to end this afternoon's match. He has been critical in this game, and now we see Matchday and Munich try and get number 20 for him to put him back in the lead Haven't been very many opportunities for Bear to really make an impact in this game. His side have been on the back foot for what feels like the majority of this match, even though that is not the case. And now 2-on-1 the other way. Atik, head of steam, leaves it off. Kvarting, he's got one as well. 4-0 for Magdeburg. And what a way to lift a trophy. Both substitutes on the attacking end, the forwards, have gotten themselves a goal. Ito did it about 20 minutes ago, and now Kvarting gets one for himself. Excellent substitutions. All three of the forwards get themselves involved in this second half. His first goal of the season, and what a way to score it as well. A minute to go. Will we see another? And he caught the defense. Oh, not napping. Greilinger came back. He's a midfielder, and he found himself playing defense there. Atik gets himself an assist for that one. And now just a few more seconds to go before this stadium erupts into a frenzy. They'll still have one more game to cheer about. Unfortunately for them, that game won't be at home, hence why the trophy is here today. And there we go. 94 minutes in the bag. Champions of the third league, and a 4-goal stomping here. It didn't look like it would be this result after the first 45. We would get a closer affair, maybe 2-1. But after that first goal, things seemed to get out of hand quickly for Munich. Their hopes of advancing into the top 3 positions of the third league goes up in flames after a flurry of second half goals. 4-0 the final result, and not a bad one at that. Scoring opened up in the second half rather, with Conde off the rebound. Ito got the second, Atik with the third, and then finally, we just saw it a few moments ago, Kvarting with number 4, and that's where we stand. Another 3 points in the bag. The trophy secured a few days ago already, but now they can feel it and grasp it, and what it exactly means to them as players and for the supporters, of course. A wonderful moment for everyone involved, but that'll be all from me. Thanks for tuning in to this Saturday afternoon affair. It was quite a match in the second half. First half had its moments as well, don't get me wrong, but the result is what matters. Magdeburg 4, 1860 Munich 0, and the trophy will be awarded soon. Have a wonderful afternoon, everyone, and catch you another day.